Hi all. I gave birth 4 weeks ago, and we decided to have a baby ceremony, where everyone gets to meet our lovely daughter Charlotte. My cousin Alice and her parents were among the guests. The first thing I'll say about her is that she has expensive taste. She's the sort of person who has a minimum price range for how much she spends on clothing. She doesn't own anything that isn't designer and has some items of clothing that cost thousands. She is a banker and still lives with parents so can afford the lifestyle. It was Alice's turn to hold the baby and she was happy to at first, but suddenly Charlotte vomited on her. Alice handed Charlotte back to me and ran off crying, and spent the rest of the event crying in the car. I went to see her to apologize but she didn't want to hear any of it. My mum gave her one of her shirts which was too big for her and she felt completely upset and humiliated. Today I got a call from my mum, saying that she'd been on the phone too. Her sister, Alice's mum, saying that they want me to reimburse the cost of the blouse, roughly £1,800, since it was completely ruined. I have said no. At the end of the day we all know what babies can be like. She took a risk wearing something so expensive knowing a baby was nearby and unfortunately it backfired. I feel bad for her but it was not my fault. Am I doing the right thing by refusing to pay up?
NTA. Wearing expensive designer shit around what is potentially a living vomit machine is one of the stupidest things you can think of to do. Counter them with, "I'll happily pay for the dry cleaning on the shirt as a matter of responsibility but nothing more as £1,800 on a shirt is something that we can't afford to spend at all and Alice should have known that when she attended wearing that."
Info: Are you willing to offer to pay for it to be dry cleaned?
NTA. She is demanding $1,800 from a woman who just had a baby. At best you should pay for dry cleaning.
NTA. Not only is Alice an asshole, but an idiot for wearing expensive clothing around a month-old baby. What the fuck does she think babies that old do? They cry, eat, sleep, shit, and throw up. It's completely on her, and if she doesn't like it, well, tough titty, said the kitty.
NTA. Common sense to not wear expensive clothing around newborns unless you are okay with risking this happening. She should have known better.
Rich, she's not actually. People not wash their clothes, or was a £1,800 blouse actually ruined permanently by a tablespoon of used breast milk?
NTA. Is she for real? She ran away crying, rolling on the floor laughing. Rolling on the floor laughing seems like the only baby in the room was Allison apparently. Her fault for wearing her stupidly overpriced blouse. Person shrugging.
I was gonna say but it's just freaking baby vomit. Wipe that shit off. Your cousin's a dumbass for paying that much for a dress to begin with, and to top it off she wore it in a place where it could potentially get dirty. Besides, even then dry cleaning is like $30 the most. The fuck is wrong with her charging you $1,800? You should mail your baby's diapers to her. NTA.
Info: Had Alice actually spent any time around babies before? Info: Why so negative about the fact that she has expensive taste?